Discipline is the path of nectar. Heedlessness is the path of death. One who does not cling will not die, but one who strays from the path is already as good as lost. Precepts are like the fence of the heart, a gentle guide that protects us. Amidst desire and confusion, when we follow them, our lives flow with peace, as if we had tasted the nectar of immortality. But a life lived without restraint, without mindfulness, quietly leads us toward darkness. To live without craving, to walk in step with discipline. This is the path of wisdom that transcends death. Today, let one small act of mindfulness bring order to your life and steadiness to your heart. One who sees clearly with wisdom and understands the truth rightly no longer lives in heedlessness. They know the joy of being free from craving, and they dwell in the peace of the path. A wise person sees the nature of life clearly and lives with mindful restraint. They are no longer shaken by the endless desire to gain or chase more. Instead, they taste a quiet joy that arises from a heart free of craving and find true happiness in simply walking the path of truth. Today, try letting go of one desire within you, and in that space, invite the gentle joy of wisdom to enter. If one engraves the way deep in the heart and walks firmly with upright conduct, they will cross even a rough world with courage and attain the highest peace at last. Even in a chaotic world, there are those who do not lose their way. They hold the way close within and guide their words and actions with integrity. Such people remain unshaken in times of trial, and in the end, they find true peace and lasting happiness. Today, even in the smallest of actions, let the way Dharma guide your heart. That single step may be the beginning of a peaceful journey. With right thought, remain always awake, and when conduct is pure, evil fades away. By living with restraint and walking the path of the Dharma, one's noble name spreads more widely each day. Reflection. One who stays awake in awareness does not let their heart become muddy like still water. When we reflect inward and live uprightly, when we temper our desires, negative karma dissolves, and life becomes filled with the sacred fragrance. True peace is not in the praise of others, but in the quiet harmony of one's own heart. Today, try to place mindful awareness into a single word, a single small action. From that very moment, your life will begin to clear, like water touched by light. If one always acts without heedlessness and practices self-restraint to govern the mind, wisdom becomes a guiding lamp. And even in the dark seas, one does not lose their way. When we leave our mind untended, we easily lose our way in the darkness. But if we stay mindful, restrain ourselves, and act with awareness, then a light of wisdom is lit in our life. That light will show us the way, even through hardship, guiding us toward true peace. Today, light a small lamp within your heart. Choose a day of presence over distraction. May wisdom dwell on your path. The foolish do not understand deeper meaning and delight in quarreling, lost in greed and confusion. But the wise are always mindful, guarding themselves like one protects a precious treasure. Those swayed by greed and anger blame others and easily fall into conflict, unable to reflect on themselves. But the wise constantly observe their own minds. They speak and act with care, reconsider their emotions and desires, and treat themselves like a treasure. This mindset leads life toward calm and peace. Today, why not take a moment to treat your own heart with care? When the heart finds peace, the world quietly begins to change. Do not be greedy, do not quarrel, and do not mistake desire for true happiness. If you live with mindful reflection and avoid heedlessness, you will attain great peace. We often mistake the fulfillment of desire for happiness, but endless craving and conflict only bring deeper suffering. When we let go of greed and live with a quiet, watchful mind, our hearts grow calm and peaceful. That stillness is true happiness. Today, try letting go of just one desire that disturbs your heart. In its place, a gentle peace may begin to bloom. One who restrains heedlessness and knows how to overcome it is truly wise. He rises to the lofty house of wisdom, where peace dwells, free from danger. To see ignorance through wisdom is like looking down from a mountaintop. Even in the ordinary flow of daily life, we must remain awake and aware. One who overcomes heedlessness, the mind's wandering and neglect, is already someone who sees the world from a higher place. Unshaken, he walks even the hardest paths with quiet strength. A wise mind sees the foolishness of the world without judgment, like a silent mountain watching the valley below. Today, climb the quiet mountain within you and gently look down upon your life. Awareness always brings peace. One who frees themselves from negligence is awakened even in the midst of darkness. Like a swift horse, they race ahead, casting off evil and gaining great wisdom. Those who are awake know where they are going. The one who escapes a heedless life illuminates the path even in darkness. They do not hesitate. They cut off evil and run swiftly on the path of what is right. Like a noble steed with power and grace, each step they take leads toward wisdom. Today, shine a light on the darkness of negligence within you and take one steady, right step, like a swift horse, on the path of awakening. One who is not negligent is praised, while one who is negligent is blamed. Even the sage Indar rose to be the highest among gods, because he lived with diligence. Laziness invites blame, but steady effort brings praise. Even a single sincere action, repeated with care, grows into virtue that reaches the heavens. The ancient sage Indar became the foremost among celestial beings, not through luck, but through unwavering diligence. The effort you make now is the key that unlocks future peace. Today, try reducing one small laziness and adding one act of mindful diligence. That alone can shift your path forward. Those who fall into negligence through laziness remain long among the unwise, like a hawk that cannot take flight, chasing only insects across the ground. Wisdom grows from diligence. The lazy person, like a bird that cannot fly, remains grounded, wandering the earth without direction. Even if the mind aspires to great heights, nothing is achieved if the body does not follow. A small negligence today can become deep regret tomorrow, so we must stay awake and aware. Today, take a quiet moment to see whether your heart is drifting into carelessness. That awareness is the first step to wisdom. By keeping the precepts, one finds joy. If one fears breaking them, then one can be freed from all the bonds of the three realms. Such a person is already near to nirvana. The precepts are like a shield that guards us. If one observes them with care and holds a sincere fear of wrongdoing, that person is already standing at the threshold of nirvana. The chains of desire, attachment, and hatred, the forces that bind us to the three realms, can be broken by a heart that honors discipline. To walk toward true freedom, the first step is keeping the precepts. Today, watch your mind with care. That quiet mindfulness will guide you toward deep joy and liberation.